Well, this is not where you're probably expecting me to be. I'm an idiot, and I did not turn on my microphone while I was recording the intro and the second little segment. So now I gotta do that again. Anyways, welcome to version 1.12.2, released, I think, in 2018, maybe 2017. This is probably the first version I consider to be truly modern Minecraft. Well, maybe it would be 1.14 or 1.13, but this was the World of Color update, which added lots of colorful blocks. Actually, I think it was, I know they recolored all the, colored blocks, and I think they, changed the way shulker boxes work with, their colors. I think they changed the purple shulker box to be just the undyed and then added a purple variant or something. I don't know. Anyways, there's not a whole lot that was added in this update in terms of, actual game-changing features. I think it was mostly just adding these colored blocks, like concrete powder, instead of shulkers. I think they had colored variants before, but I'm not sure. Maybe they didn't. Anyways, the reason I'm this far out in the nether is I was going to a mesa, which I wanted to go to because I'm not really sure, honestly. I guess because it was the World of Color update, I wanted to get some colorful, fun, silly little, colorful blocks, like all the terracotta colors. And then I made a whole rant about how much I hate the way nether portals work. So specifically, just if you misplace one, then you have to spend 30 minutes making sure that thing's far away enough to actually get it to turn a new portal instead of just linking back up to the old one. This is so much. I really hope they lower the distance. Because actually, that portal over there, I was so I have the portal that's in the mob fighting area all the way over there. It's 300, 200 blocks that way. But if you go into that portal and then try, it'll link you up to this portal, and it's so annoying. They're 300 blocks away in the overworld. Why are they linking up? That pisses me off. So I think they should redo the way that works. But anyways, I went to the mesa and used chunk base because I'm really lazy. I know some people find that to be cheating. I don't find it to be cheating if you're just using it to find a biome, if you're using it to find a structure. Yeah, I think that's cheating. But if you're just using it to find a biome, no, you're good. You pass. But I think I'm going to gather up a bunch of white terracotta and other terracotta colors and try to make a giant statue for myself because I'm egotistical. Yes. I was mentioning that they redid the colors. As you can see, these are the modern colors. I believe the original yellow was more brownish. They're a lot more saturated. It's I mean, it was the World of Color update. Obviously, I did a bunch of stuff with colors. Anyway, I also, with this episode, I kind of want to go to whatchamacallit, ocean. However, I think I'm going to wait on that, because it's the updated Aquatic next week, and, I mean, I obviously have to go to an ocean in the biome that changed all the oceans. So, yeah, I'm going to go back to the Badlands and gather up a bunch of various colored stuff. And then maybe I'll go mining because I think I have 3 stacks of iron, which I'm going to go, yeah, okay, I've been close to 4. But, I mean, yeah, that's good, but also, it could be better. I also still don't know why these are all called entity.minecraft.rentable.name. So that's cool, I guess. I'm gonna go do things. I have done quite a bit of digging. I decided to go down because, why not? I think I might have an obsession with digging holes, because, I mean, this is a decently sized chunk, and that's also a decently sized chunk. But anyways, I've just been making trips back and forth, trying to gather up all the stuff I got. This is the 3rd trip, so I got, a dub and a half worth of stuff, which is fairly good. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I don't think I'm going to gather any more from here. And another thing I have to do is completely redo my storage system because it is way too small. I currently have 3 extra chests, just normal size, not dubs, that are just sitting on the wall that don't have labels attached to them because I haven't bothered to do that because they're not in place, so I have to redo the storage system. But I think I might wait to do that until the bug that doesn't let you place to whatchamacallit, double chests right next to each other is fixed, because I thought that was fixed in 1.9 or like 1.11 or something, but no. You still can't place two dubs next to each other because somehow it took them like 8 years to figure out how to not make a triple chest. I mean, I don't think I think that bug was in 2010s for like 7 years. Because if it wasn't fixed then, I mean, it's got to be fixed within the next couple of updates, because no way this bug of not being able to play my bad. No way this bug of not being able to place two double chests right next to each other extends all the way into like 1.14 or even 1.15. That would be insane. It's got to get patched soon. So I think I'll wait to do that, but also maybe not, just because it's really annoying. I think I can ransack the rest of the chests from the old castle base, from the now, or I mean, what do I mean for now? Yeah, I think I can just ransack those, just yoink them, and then make a new storage system, which I think I might, and I have the little basement that I'm doing right now. I might create a secondary house that's just for storage, like some sort of shed, or like maybe a kind of like maze underground thing. Maybe not a maze, but I was thinking about this one game called Monument Valley while I was mining the terracotta, and I remember there was like this one level where it was like kind of like a big square, and there were a bunch of staircases going down, and I was like, oh, that would be cool. I'd like to build that or something like that. I haven't played the game in a while, but I don't really remember what it looks like, but it's an awesome game. I think it's a great game. I don't know. So yeah, still can't do that for some reason. In the Big 17, really, MJ? Maybe this update that came out in 2016. I don't remember. I don't know. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Maybe start working on the new storage system, or maybe just. I have made a new storage area. Well, not a full new one. I decided I would just have it be overflow storage rather than a full-on other thing. So we got the staircase. It says overflow storage. That's what it is. Then we come down all the way down here, and we got overflow stone, overflow nature, and that, yeah, you know, overflow building blocks, and then these things. I decided to shrink down the auto smelter design because if I have the hopper and chest below it, then I don't get the XP, and I can manually refuel them. If I really need a super smelter, yeah, that's fine. I can do that. But I really like the way this turned out. I'm not so happy about the staircase, but this room itself, it's pretty good. 57 is pretty far down. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I said I want to make a statue of myself because I'm egotistical, but I don't think I'm actually going to do a statue of myself. What I think I'm going to do would be a statue of the Great Ooga Booga Man, which I don't expect anyone to know, but it was a skin I had for a while. It's a character in a lore project I'm working on. It's a whole thing. It's just a whole bunch of shenanigans, so I think I'm going to maybe I won't even use the white terracotta that I got. Maybe I won't even use any of the terracotta. I might put his head in stone over here, because I think that'd be pretty freaking funny, so yeah, I'll do that. I built it. Yeah, the Great Ooga Booga Man something, I don't know. I quite like the way it looks. I've got this crown. If you go to my profile and name MC, you know what skin this is. If I'm feeling not lazy while editing this, I'll put a picture up in disguise so you can see it nicely. There it is, hopefully. Maybe I'm lazy and I didn't do it. But yeah, that's what that looks like. So now, I need a new tree farm, because my current tree farm is way, way over yonder by the castle. And I think I'm going to put this new tree farm in, the, whatchamacallit, the, like, desert right over here. Like, not all the way over to, like, the mob grinding part, but just like right over here. This desert. I used up a bunch of dirt terraforming, to make, oh no! No. Oh my goodness, to make the, cliff over yonder large enough to fit the head of the OBM. Man, these achievements are so broken. I think this might have been the other one, like these text achievements were added. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm not sure what I'll do. I've been quite productive this episode. Maybe I will. I think I said I was going to do this a while ago. That is over like where the chunk border meets in the desert in between this base and the old base. Like, so there's like there's like the forest, the beta 1.0 forest, and the desert, and then this forest, which is like 1.6, 1.7 terrain. No, crap! I'm so sorry. I'm very, very, very sorry for what I just said. Like, add these chunk borders there. Like the stone bricks I did at the chunk borders in the village. Then I also had an idea to just, because I can, just build a giant monolith out of cobblestone. But I actually like really low on cobblestone, so that might be a problem. I think I'm probably going to do a bunch of mining as well, as I have been quite poor on cobblestone. I don't actually need like more supplies, it's really just cobblestone that I need. I somehow managed to use all of the cobblestone from that ginormous frickin' hole. So, whoopsies. Hungry ass. Yeah, then I might start trying to get villagers, because I'm pretty sure even in this version the only way to get mending is from loot chests and villagers, but I'm not sure. I hope not, because it's like, because villager trading is like more horrendous on this version than later versions. I feel like the current system for getting villager trades is quite flawed, but I also feel like this older system is even more so. I don't get why everyone was so mad about, like, having to go to a certain biome to get, villager trades and villager trade grounds. Personally, I think that's a great idea. Because I think something about it was, like, you would have a 100% chance of getting those, like, rarer books, like mending, if you went to the proper biome. Which, I don't know, I feel like that's a lot nicer, getting, like, at the master level, going to one specific biome, getting it to the master level, and then having a guaranteed chance of getting that, trade, than having to re-roll 1,000,000 times. And I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna make a tree farm, maybe try to find a village. I mean, if I don't bring villagers back now, I would at least like to find a village, because I want to have an old village before 1.14 updates, just because. So yeah, I'll do that. Like, built the tree farm, then I went mining, just got back from that. So, after the tree farm, I haven't actually planned anything yet, because I'm going on a mining because I'm going on a mining expedition in order to, in order to spend time waiting for the grass to grow. But I don't know if any grass has actually grown. I hope at least some has. We can't go any faster? Okay. I'm not even gonna do this. Bye-bye. Please don't. No! Okay. Hold on. What's this kid doing here? It looks like some is growing. So I'm gonna wait for this to finish growing, and then I think over here, I'm going to start working on my next base. I was learning about Constantinople today, and their cool, like, wall things, and I think that'd be cool to try to recreate, so I might do, like, around here, maybe up on this cliff, because I went on a whole long rant in one episode about how nostalgic that type of terrain is for me, so I might do that. And I might also try to populate this field with trees and stuff, because I'm pretty sure this biome, oops, that's the wrong button, oh dear, because I'm pretty sure this biome is it's a jungle, even though this was generated as a plains, which I think is interesting, so I think it's a cool looking terrain, because we have all this, like, lush grass and things around, but there's no trees. Also, I don't understand why my FPS has been so bad. It was, like, consistent 120 earlier. I don't know what happened. So, yeah, I'm gonna wait for this to grow, plant trees, and then I think while I'm waiting for the grass to grow, I will start working on the city, which I don't have a name for. Then, I mean, it's not that far from the old place. I think I'm still gonna live in that house, and then we'll just have this as like my city. And I know this city will probably take multiple episodes because it's Thursday. I can't do this in 2 days unless I do nothing but play Minecraft, which I'm not really interested in doing. So, yeah. So, I started building something. It's very cool, very awesome, very amazing. Gonna finish it eventually, but can't do that right now because it's the end of the week, so I have to plug up this hole and then get to editing. So, I will keep working on this next week, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in here. Probably just like a bunch of whatchamacallits, houses, maybe a little farm or two. But it'll look pretty cool and it'll be pretty nice. Got these nice walls. I'm gonna add more details to these towers, maybe make them taller, but right now I'm just trying to get a base down. I might add texturing to this later, like interspersing stone or andesite. But for now, it's just very basic. So I got this canvas to work on, and it's time to end the episode. Bye.